toy spot, we are having a look at the Mattel DC Comics Multiverse, the Flash TV series Reverse Flash. This is a continued look at the Justice Buster set that we were currently having a look at in previous reviews. Of course, we only had 3 figure pieces to work from. We couldn't even get close to building a Justice Buster until this wave was released. One of my small little nitpicks here. But we finally got the next wave released. This is Reverse Flash, which comes with not only the torso, but the lower underoos for Justice Buster. Down below, even though his little cardboard got clipped, there's a picture there of the Reverse Flash. And the back of the package. DC Comics Multiverse figures are inspired by comic-based, character-rich entertainment sources such as movies and video games. These figures are meticulously designed to be truly authentic, celebrating many universes of entertaining DC Comics material. This wave would have consisted of Batman as the right leg. We would have had Reverse Flash as the torso and Superman as the left leg, giving us this. Figures that we've already had a look at, though, were the Joker, Arrow, and Flash, to which gave us absolutely nothing that we could work with for Build-A-Figure pieces. To check out more from the folks over at Mattel, you can go to www.mattel.com. Spot's going to take a break and get this opened up, but rest assured, when we come back, we're going to get a better look at the DC Comics Multiverse, the Flash TV series, Reverse Flash. There's more heading your way, guys. Don't go anywhere. Stay tuned. Of course, the first thing we'll have a look at is the corresponding Build-A-Figure pieces that come with Reverse Flash. And in this case, he comes with the upper torso of Justice Buster, and he comes with the lower underoos as well. Those can simply click into place. I don't think I have to worry about these being done in a particular order. And then we can go ahead. Actually, you know what? I'm not going to put those on just yet. I'll put the arms on first. If you just missed what happened, let me just kind of go back, and these are all the pieces from the previous figures. The arms, snap those into place. There we go. And finally the top torso area of the Justice Buster, and that just clicks into place. There we go. We'll move Reverse Flash out of the way just for a second, and there is the Justice Buster. You can see how much bigger it's going to be versus, well, standard 6-inch or a little shorter than 6-inch figures. Looks pretty good. This doesn't feel as light anymore and flimsy as it did before, even though the head is very rubbery. Not crazy about that. But we'll move that out of the way. We're 2 figures away from getting that fully assembled. Okay, so let's have a look at Reverse Flash. Not a bad looking figure, I got to admit. He's not a primary yellow. In fact, mostly yellow, yes, but then he's got this really dark, almost burnt. Looking at the figure, you'd almost swear the figure got torched by the fact that the lower legs and lower arms have that singed quality to it. Almost like a yellowish brown, really making up the majority of the coloring there. The figure is, yes, a mold, basically a mold repaint. The only area that I can see that is a slight variation is the torso. The torso on Reverse Flash is a little bit different, but like legs, you can see like the sculpt and the boots are the exact same. The knees, the legs, the arms, the hands. Of course, the head are different as well. The heads are very different. One's got more of a smirk to it. But other than that, no, it looks like it is the same figure, shy of the torso and head. We'll just move, well, yeah, we'll move Flash out of the way there. I do like the coloring. I like also the face. The face is a little on the pale side, yes, with the flesh color being a little on the light side for my liking, but the rest of the body more than makes up for it with this rich, I love this dark yellowish color that they've given the body, at least legs and arms. The red breaks it up too, so it's not simply a case where they've just colored over and this gets all lost. The lining, the panel lining of the red adds a little extra oomph to the figure, just makes everything pop, especially as well the red in the boots, whereas the Flashes would be a gold. The face, again, is a good expression. It's not overly neutral. It's got just the right shade of arrogance and cockiness. You got that little smirk going on there. The orange are also around the eyes are very nice, well received. A nice extra little touch there. I mentioned this also with the Flash, that the costume is textured. It's not simply a smooth surface. You can probably kind of get a better feel for it, no pun intended, by the, it's almost like a little beehive sort of texture that they've added to the torso. More so to the torso than the legs. The legs have a little bit of this little lining that's going down the sides of the legs. But it's good. It's a good figure. I have to admit, I do like this figure. Poseability on Reverse Flash is exactly the same as regular Flash. Ball joint head, hinged shoulders, rotate those all the way around. He's got a bend in the elbow, which also rotates the forearm, which also rotates the hand, although that's not all connected. I guess it is connected. Waist swivel, forward back on the legs, as well as that Mattel split that they put on all the top cuts of their 6-inch figures. A swivel cut on the mid-thigh, single hinge knee, that's all you're getting, and a hinge in the foot. I do like that this line broke it up by comic and TV. If it was solely TV and you didn't really watch Flash, then you probably wouldn't have gravitated as much to it. Perhaps also the same thing could be flipped and said the same about the comics, because like maybe some of the comic appearances, like even Earth 23 Superman may not be everyone's cup of tea because it's so drastically different from the normal Man of Steel. But I think it's a nice little mixture of different characters together, and then ultimately will be giving us a Justice Buster. A good solid figure, a good start to the second wave of DC Comics Multiverse figures. Today we're having a look at the Flash TV series, Reverse Flash. Stay tuned, guys. Spot's going to have the review of the other two figures, and then we're going to have the review of Justice Buster right around the corner from that. As always, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.